Hello everybody and guys, welcome back to Doki Literature Club Plus. It's been about a year since I played this game. I am so bad at keeping up with games and keeping myself on track with these games. So, we are back here at Doki Literature Club Plus. 1 year later. So, yeah. I don't even know why I'm playing this game still. I just like these games. So, yeah. We're gonna try to get through this game now. I have so many games that I'm recording, uploading. I'm working on that video project. I'm just gonna schedule other video projects going. I've been trying to schedule other projects that I'm working on that I still need to record. So I am putting myself through a lot of stuff right now for a channel that only has a couple hundred of you, which is awesome. I'm glad you all like my channel. But I don't know. I'm putting a lot of effort in for you all. But regardless, let's get on with the game. I didn't mean to bother you again. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I can tell that you want to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell what I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to stop. Dude, I'm losing my mind. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. Okay, well in any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who are willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not a big deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. Excuse me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something so stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sierra and I have just been friends for a long time. That's all. Oh, I see. Perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading a little too much into it. That guy Jin. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath the plain sight. There are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always I'm not doing the voices, I'm sorry, I can't do them anymore. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what maybe on the inside of her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think about that. She would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I don't think I'm pretty good at understanding I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Ah, that's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking I should be taking my mind off of this whole thing anyway. Why don't you go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention yourself as well. Wait, what? Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch her as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll have some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts to her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears more elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Hello, Monica. What was that noise? What the hell? You're always gonna make some tea, so I saw it was how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We were just gonna fill up the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Y'all hear that? Am I here? Because I have my headphones on? What? I've never heard this before. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve that guy Jin? I forgot my name in this game. I've been subbing up here the time I'm going to pay attention to it. And club activities. My mouth gapes. What? I suppose there's something wrong with that. Let's go that guy, Jin. Yuri quickly zooms and then I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. Well, yeah. How could I say something like that? You know, you did. Yuri. Something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I was expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Why did the music change like that? That guy Jin. How come you want to do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing you do is as bad as you make it out to seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't hide them away always. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a giant hurricane. Ah, no. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you for that? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would that be? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. That guy Jin. I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, the water, right? Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we filled the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom. Do. I love the music in this game. Eugen. Oh my god, I'm thinking of fucking the last game I just played, which was Angel Wings. Because we're gonna come back to that after a year. That guy Jin, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine, really. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Well, perhaps I will. Yuri finishes the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Yay. Don't push yourself too much, though. You're always worried about me, that guy, Jin. Oh god. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I could keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. That guy, Jin, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? What's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I get that. I have a bad back, too. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Oh, is that so? I wonder what that is. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. It's definitely not anything to do in the area right here, her chestal region, right? Nothing there. I have terrible posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve my book from my bag. I sucks as well. This is a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Here I stick against the wall, teacups out of sight. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see you too well. It says closer until our shoulders are touching. Excuse me, man. No shoulder touching until marriage, ma'am. You need to back off. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more like I can handle. It's almost one that I can handle. I swear to God, I'm not dyslexic. I was no diagnosed. I just am terrible at reading. Your teacup? Your hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hands, that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't actually touch her chest. That does not seem great. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears an intense reading expression. I can only assume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I managed to relax a little bit. That was me stuttering. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. See, that actually is something I deal with, is stuttering. But anyway, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens... Now that's a nice thumbnail. Anyway, Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have a harder time... I can't read for some reason today. I just can't read this shit. I just can't read these anymore. She holds it so that I don't have any hard of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate and candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, I'll hold it to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here, right? I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression slightly changes. I need this as like a background, dude. Did I just... Yuri looks at me for confirmation. That guy Jin. Sorry. I guess I should have done that. Well... He was just helping. That's something friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah, totally. Just helping, that's all it was. Yeah, then... You don't need to stop or anything! Excuse me, ma'am! This is a well, actually, that's not a children's game. Anyway, I see. The situation has gotten really tense now. Yuri returns to the book. But I can tell by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't even avert her gaze. I noticed her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raised my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. Why is she still looking at me when I do that? I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone! Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems! Back at Jin. You know, Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picked up the teacups from the floor. I picked up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily cleaned up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that there's something neither of us will have the courage to bring up again. Whose poem should I read first? Well, actually, I'm gonna save right here. I don't know what to even fucking save, dude. I'll just save here. Yeah, we'll let this save. Okay. Anyway, we are done with this video. I just had the most steamy tea book chocolate reading session ever. Yeah. I'm gonna go kind of flip my life choices now, so cool. Anyways, it was great to come back to this game after a year. Like I said, this game I'm going to try to finish up. Obviously, this game has one route. Same with Angel Wings has a lot of routes, so I'll decide if I want to do one or all of them. But yeah, we're gonna ignore what just happened in that last section, and we're gonna ignore me not being able to read this shit for the life of me. So, anyway, guys, hope to see you all in the next video, guys. You guys have been awesome. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. A couple hundred of you that subscribe to the channel, you guys are amazing. Thank you for being awesome, But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go before I ramble on too long, and I start losing my mind, because I'm always losing my mind. Anyway, I will see you all in the next video, guys. Peace.